Oh, that was so bad. Why didn't I hit him? Even though it looks like a hammer, the mace is a really interesting weapon. It's fairly simple to create and does a lot of damage. To craft it, you're going to need a breeze rod and a heavy core. Starting off with 0, we're going to go ahead and go into our loom, take a black banner, placing it into the loom with some white dye. Then we're going to choose this bottom white base. Then we're going to choose the line off to the left, the white pale dexter. Then we're going to choose the top one, the white chief. Then we'll choose the white pale sinister, and then we'll choose the line going diagonal like so. Then we can switch on over to our black die, and we're going to choose the border just like this, and there we have 0. Cats no longer rule the game because Mojang let the dogs out. I know it's a horrible joke, but I had to make it. In 1.20.5, we were introduced to 8 different dog variants. Or is it wolf variants? Let me know in the comments down below. Actually, I think it is wolves because you can find them in the wild. Anyway, the original wolf is now called the pale wolf, and the pale wolf can be found in the taiga biome. Do you know what the strongest block in Minecraft is? It's tough. In 1.1, we have a lot of expansions for the tough block family. Along with tough in its original form, we can now craft it into stairs, slabs, and even walls. Tough can be found in the overworld at the deep slate level. In the latest update, we've also gotten polished tough. To craft it, all you need to do is find your crafting table and a stack of tough, and you're going to put it in a 2x2 area like so to get polished tough. We also have access to chiseled tough. To get this, go into your stone cutter with tough, and it should be your first option. So last episode, we spent our time building up this wonderful storage building, and I love it. I've done a little bit of inside work, and I've got my plan for this episode ready to go. So while on stream, I went ahead and filled in this area up here, and we have a very nice open area to mess with. And is it working? Is everything working? Let's see. Okay, mic's working, music's working. We're back. Holy cow, we're back. First off, Epiloxes is the first over in chat, so let's give them a round of applause. I don't know if that's working because I switched it over. Should be good. But we have to shout out Washington State. Hopefully that works. So I thought I was going to be a little late, so I just kind of planned ahead. We were eating supper, and we were eating sushi, and I tend to get a little overzealous when I eat sushi because I do like sushi a lot, but I did not overeat, and I got down with plenty of time to start. So I didn't start a little late. I started on time, so we'll give everyone a chance to kind of get on in and all of that. Let's see, is the multi-chat working for Twitch? Because Armor Blue, I saw... Oh, no, she commented. Why is it not showing up over here? Okay. That means I got to take Twitch chat and move it over here. Because I saw you broke a dish. Why'd you break my dish, Armor? Why? Why'd you have to go and do that? I am not streaming over on TikTok. I wanted to see how the internet quality was going to work today. Let's see. Who is... Okay, so Armor broke a dish. Ocelot is here as well. Guys, shout out to Armor and Ocelot over on Twitch. Ocelot has been a sub for 3 years. Ocelot, I love you, buddy. You're awesome. Appreciate you every single bit. You are quiet, my good sir. What do you mean I am quiet? Make sure that's your, not my, is it my volume or your volume? What if I bump my mic just a tiny bit? How's that going? You love the new background? Yeah, we didn't change up a whole, I did move some stuff around. This is pretty much the same, but I did shift it over. And then I've got this shelf over here that I am putting, it's my charging station for all of my like camera gear, my kids' tablets and stuff like that. So this is new. But I've got a couple, like my whole office is cleaner than it was. I do need to pick up a little bit before, I'm planning on doing a studio tour this summer to kind of show everybody my setup and everything that's working. Because this is it's gonna be a crazy busy summer, that's for sure. I am so excited, but I'm also nervous because it's a lot going on. You just said "my good sir" twice. Okay. Okay. I appreciate you. My good sir. I saw it. The dish deserted. What did the dish do? Did it tell you to break it? Huh? Did it? Was it one of my singing, dancing dishes? Because those are rare and hard to find. I had to trade a dude who got turned into a beast for it. Let me tell you. Cost me a lot. A lot. Is that a big creeper? That is a big creeper. It's actually a fridge. If I can turn my camera a little bit. It's so you can't see, but I have the creeper fridge, and on top of that I have two plushy creepers. I have a plushie that I got at a bin store, like one of those like Amazon stores where you can like go in and everything's like $3. And then I have a piggy bank creeper that a student of mine gave me. So yeah, I'm acquiring the collection of Minecraft stuff, and it's awesome. Kelly, or not Kelly, sorry, Jess. Sorry, I'm reading in my eyes. I don't have my glasses. My wife says I need to wear my glasses more, which she's probably right. Jess, how you doing? How you doing? Good to see you. Long time no see. I know I've been gone. I love that. It's awesome. Whichever. Okay. Whichever you prefer, honestly. Because I know on YouTube you were Jess. On Twitch your name's GS Kelly. So I saw Kelly and I immediately said said Kelly because I saw that. Honestly, if you look on Walmart.com, if you live in the United States, you might be able to find this creeper fridge. I got this for $40, and normally they were like $100, but it was the Minecraft Legends edition, and I saw it for $40, and I told my wife, I'm ordering this. It's gonna be here soon. It's awesome. I love it. Yuniko Rainbow, how you doing? How you doing? Speaking of it, I was just eating sushi with her upstairs. But how's everybody doing? I know I've been gone a little bit. Let me tell you, this last month of April has been crazy, and I've got some life updates for you guys. Ah, man. So, we finished up the musical about a month ago, actually. And yeah, we finished that up. My students did great. It was probably my favorite show that we've done in the last few years. Like, I'm so excited for what we accomplished. We did a really good job, and I'm just proud of my students. They were awesome for that. CK, how you doing? Welcome. Everybody's here. It's good to see everybody. Glad you guys didn't forget about little old me, little old Odd. But I appreciate you guys. My wife is update 1. My wife is absolutely amazing. 100%. My wife is absolutely amazing, guys. Shout out to my wife. Applause for her. Hey, Papa Goat, you're here. How is it going there? It's good. It's always a good day when you guys are all here. I appreciate you so much. All right, so we finished up the musical. I saw the Minecraft movie. Has everyone in chat now seen the Minecraft movie? I hope everyone's seen it. I'm curious if this will work too.
Chicken jockey.
Hey, it worked. At least it played in my ears. I don't know if you guys saw it. And hopefully no one participated in the chicken jockey trend that everyone was having where popcorn buckets are being thrown, workers are getting tackled. Please don't do that. Please don't. You finish your last semester at college. You graduate this weekend. Let's go! Golden Ocelot is joining adult life now. Congratulations, Golden. That's awesome to hear, dude. Saw it twice. I've only seen it once. I do want to see it again, but I'm thinking of going to see the Thunderbolts this weekend because I'm really excited for Thunderbolts. Jess saw it. Blue saw it. Ocelot saw it. Sadly, we heard it. How's it going, Golden? How's it going, CK? When I was there's only like 5 people in the theater. See, that's a pretty good, honestly, a pretty good turnout. If you only have 5 people in there, there's not a lot of people who can mess around, right? Also, Golden Epiloxes says, congratulations over on YouTube as well. Loved the movie. Can't wait to see it again. I loved it too. I really did. I know there's other people, other content creators that I've chatted with that didn't necessarily like it, but I thought it was really good. And I really want to see it again. I'm definitely going to probably buy it on DVD and I don't know. I don't know if I'll buy it on digital as well. I do want to buy it on DVD, though. I think that'll be something really cool to have. So. And Emerald's over here on YouTube. Good to see you. Good to see you. So excited to graduate, start your master's, working on a game and an album. Oh, dude, that's awesome to hear. Funny enough, I also am starting my master's. So Golden and I, we're going to be in school at the exact same time. I actually start in 2 weeks. 2 weeks from this last Monday. I start on May 12th. That's when I go for my first class. It's actually going to all be online, which is going to be really nice. I am so close to 10K, Emerald. I'm so ecstatic. I have something planned, but I'm thinking of changing it, but I don't know yet. I have it planned out, but we'll see when we get there. To be frank, I went on a Tuesday, cheap movies. That's, honestly, if I had the ability to go on Tuesdays more often for movies, I would, because the matinees, you save so much because tickets are expensive. I think I paid $10 a ticket for my kids and $12 for me and my wife. Like, it was $50 just to go to the movies for all of us, plus the snacks and the drinks on top of it. And the only reason I did any of that was because I took my kids and it was a Minecraft movie. If I went by myself, I would just get a drink probably, and I don't even like paying $7 for a drink half the time. The boy has to go see it again. Well, we might have to. I want to go see Thunderbolts this weekend for sure. That's kind of on my radar, but I don't know yet. You start in August. Okay, so you're going back in the fall. I'm starting in the summer. I do have one class I'll take in the fall. I got 3 classes this summer. So, like I said, this summer is going to be crazy busy, starting my master's program and doing YouTube and also doing band lessons. And then I also started already a 3rd job, but it's all online, all on my computer, and I don't have to do much else except chat with people and play video games. And I'm super excited to be teaching video games. Essentially, I'm a video game teacher now, so I can put that on my resume. It's gonna be great. Trying to spend some time on Limitless, but IRL work on has been going well. So you've had no time, get it? So what do you mean on Limitless? Are you working on the little pill that Bradley Cooper takes in the movie that unlocks like all that access to your brain? Because if so, I want to invest 100%. Back in the late 90s when movies were movies were super cheap. We went to the movies all the time growing up. My dad would take my brother and I all the time. And like, I remember snack boxes for kids came with popcorn, candy, and a drink. It was only like $7. Now they're like $14 to $20. It's a ripoff, honestly. Golden popping over to YouTube. Almost summer break. That means Tuesday movies. That's true. 100% Tuesday movies. I can't wait. So real odd because I took my 2 little brothers and my little sis and it cost you. Yeah, it's so expensive to go. Only reason I did it, Mojang, if you're listening, the only reason I did it was because of your movie. So thank you for making it. And I would spend that much again, but that's expensive. When I go see Thunderbolts, I probably will not do that. I'll probably just eat beforehand, drink a lot of water. Maybe not a lot of water, but I'll go see it, and then I'll just hang out. Dollar Store candy and cargo pants is my secret saver. I think that's a lot of people's secret savers. I just don't talk about it on the internet. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It's not like the AMC is going to come find me and suspend my AMC account, right? I will never go back to school again now that I'm done. Yeah, also, big update. My wife, Unicorn Rainbow, finished her, I think technically 2nd bachelor's is what we're calling it, but she finished her teaching certificate. So she is now officially a licensed teacher. So shout out to Unicorn Rainbow and finishing up that. I wish. No, Limitless SMP Minecraft builds with the other. Oh, okay, cool. Sadly, again, if you come up with that pill at all, I will invest, Papa. You just let me know. I will invest in it. Hardcore. You enjoyed the film a lot, as did I. Odd is a video game teacher. You should teach me to build. I gotta build on anything my content creator server. I mean, I'm not doing like that kind of stuff. It's more like, so I talked about it before. It's like Miss Devon, I think is her name, on TikTok. I've been following her for about 2 years. She's a video game teacher. She works through a company called OutSchool, and
what it is you can teach stuff online, but what she does is it's like video game social clubs for kids. It's a safe place for kids to come and play with other kids that have the same interests, and they don't have to feel like they're an outcast. It's just a safe space for them. And I got to shadow my first one this last week. I did a Pokemon Scarlet Violet one, and the kids were super cool, super chill. We talked about Pokemon cards and stuff, but I'm so excited to get going into that. This is a crafting table. Flint and steel, yes. You're not a big movie guy, Epiloxes. That's okay. I love movies, but I know it's not everybody's cup of tea. My wife is not a huge movie person either. Emerald King of Potatoes over on Twitch now. Yeah, what kind of game are you building, Golden? Mix between Hollow Knight and Undertale. Ooh. That sounds cool. I love RPGs. RPGs are my jam. Like, I love JRPGs like Kingdom Hearts. That's my favorite kind of games of all time. Next to like sandbox, like Minecraft. Minecraft's like top tier, hands down. I am Steve. I think I have the Flint and Steel one.
Flint and steel.
I have the meme soundboard pulled up on my phone that's Bluetooth to my interface. It's really cool. The Lava Chicken song, it's so catchy. I'm actually working on it for Pep Band for my students. I don't know if they'll like it or not, but I like it, and that's what matters. All assets hands drawn by you, and holy, it's so hard. Hey, at least you're doing it. It's something you enjoy, right? It's crazy to think like games like Stardew Valley was made by one person. One person. You could be doing all that. You can't get that song out of your head. It gets stuck in my head too. What's funny is my kids, they call it hot lava chicken. They don't call it Steve's lava chicken. They say hot lava chicken. So when they ask our speaker, this thing back here, to play it, they say play hot lava chicken, and it gets it. That's literally what you're doing. Hey, I think that's awesome. I don't have the patience to try to make an entire video game, but those of you who do, like Golden, I applaud you. That's awesome. And if you ever need someone to test it out, let me know, because I'd love to test it. Room tour at 10K if you haven't already done it. I haven't done a room tour yet, but I plan on doing one this summer for my second channel, because that's all about tech and content creation and stuff like that. So when we hit 10K, I'll probably get that posted over there. I gotta clean up a little bit. It's a little messy here. You got me? I'll love to hear it. The lava chicken during rehearsal. I heard it. They also came in saying chicken jockey and Flint and Steel and Ender Pearl the entire time. I heard it the whole time. Yeah. No, I heard it. Yeah, I think that's all the big updates. Wife finished college. I'm starting college. I'm starting a third job. Gonna be working a lot on YouTube this summer and the video game teacher thing, and I've got band lessons throughout June. So yeah, it's gonna be crazy. CK knows a thing or two about making video games. He also has a drawing tablet, so maybe you can outsource some of the art to him. Maybe I'll give you a hand or something. How to Roto's Blender, that stuff is so hard. I made a teacup in Blender or a coffee cup in Blender years ago, and that is the most I've ever done. I have not touched it. I don't plan on it. Blender is too tough for me to get. So it's not school in June. So it's so we start. Hey Frog, how you doing? We're just chatting. That's all we're doing right now. So it'll be summer lessons. So I have some students who are going to summer school because they didn't meet all the requirements this year. So they're finishing those up in the summer because that's how summer school works. But I have some students who are signing up for time slots on a Monday morning or a Tuesday afternoon. It's like a 30-minute lesson. They come in, we practice their instrument, we learn some stuff, hopefully for the next school year, and we go about our day. I only do that through the month of June. In the future, I might expand it to July, but I've had like a lot of kids sign up and then no one shows up, and it's just me sitting there all day. It used to be an all-day thing. and I've slowly cut back. If it ever seems like it's peaking up more, I'll do more lessons, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. It's just simple to do that. And then they have a whole month off completely to enjoy summer. They do powwows towards the end of July. Plus we have 4th of July, beginning of July. Damn, gnats are back. Yeah, it's just, it's going to be pretty easy. I have a lot of kids that signed up, and some of them seem super excited, so I'm excited to get going with them too. What do you do in summer school? You get caught up with the stuff you missed, basically. If like we have, I won't say names. We have a kid who has missed a total of 119 days, I think. It's kind of ridiculous how much school they've missed. The only thing is we don't require summer school, and I wish we did, because 119 days, that's a lot of days to miss of school. We have to pay $500 for summer school or get held back. I mean, every school's a little different. I don't blame them, honestly. I'm also taking my wife on a trip. That is true. I'm planning on doing that this summer. Blender breaks your brain. Breaks mine too. That's why I haven't touched it. Get good as I don't have to, and go into honors classes next year. Congrats, Epiloxes. That's awesome. I do 3D modeling every day for work. Tried Blender. Yeah, that makes a special kind of artistry to do that stuff. Yeah, I can't do it. My buddy at work does it for fun. He's better at it than I am. I'm not touching it. Tinkercad is more math, and Blender is more... Yeah, I like Tinkercad a lot. I do that kind of stuff when I do anything for 3D prints to send. I like Tinkercad. It's a little easier learning curve. Plus, you get to help the choir director set up a room. Big projects this summer. That is true. We also will be doing that. Yeah, 119, Emerald. Can you believe that? 119 days. That's most of the school year. Yeah, 180 days of school. They missed 119. Now, explain that one to me. 3D modeling is so hard. In my opinion, I can't do anything like that. I don't know how y'all do it. I don't either. Again, I could do Tinkercad because it's very simple, simplistic. But that's about it. Yeah, I mean, that's true, CK. That's the case with a lot of things. It's just that learning curve. I was the same way with like editing software. It's like my first editing software I used for YouTube. Super simple. Everything was kind of laid out that I could just hit a button and it did stuff. But then you get into like DaVinci Resolve, which has a little steeper of a learning curve. But once you get it, it's easy. Like I have everything tied to macros, so I don't have to like do button combinations, and it makes my process so much faster. I love it. So much faster. Yeah, it's a lot of days, right? I don't know how we allow that. Personally, that's just my own opinion. Yeah, so a total of 61 days of school they've had. That's like just 2 months of school. That's a lot of days to miss. A lot of stuff they didn't learn. Get to school, guys. Go to school. I don't want to hear so many people say, I don't like school. It's boring. It's not supposed to be exciting. Just go. Get it done with. Go out into the real world then after that. Open Shot for the win. Simple software. Even my 10-year-old can use it. I think I've tried Open Shot. If you need something that just gets the job done, awesome. I can't speak too much of it because I think I've only tried it like once, and it was on like an old potato of a laptop. But I like DaVinci a lot. That's the one I speak up about a lot, and it's got all the stuff I like to use. Plus, it works well with other programs that I use, like Recut, which saves so much time on editing. But I'm not here to talk about Recut. They're not a sponsor yet, but I hope to become an affiliate of them either this year or next year. That would be great. Epiloxy got food poisoning and still went to school. I've had a student who did that, and then they got sent home because they threw up in my room. But they're back. They're good now. They're good now. Some people should learn is that if you put the time into learning something, it doesn't end up that bad. That is true. Sometimes it does take time. But that's like a lot of things. It's like learning how to walk. Like you guys probably don't remember learning how to walk, but like seeing both my kids learn to walk, it took them a little bit. And did they fall? Yeah, all the time. But eventually they got it. It just takes time. And Jess says, ew, 100%. Food poisoning is not not fun. Trust me. I got food poisoning last semester. Ugh. Sorry, just thinking about it gave me the shivers. Frog says he's sick and still goes to school. A lot of my kids do that. Which I get not wanting to miss a lot of school. Like, there's some kids I have who don't want to miss a lot of school because they don't want to have to make stuff up. But if you're sick, please stay home. Like, if you're sick with something that can get someone else sick, just stay home. Parents, if you're ever watching this at all, please keep your kids home. Because I have a bunch of students who come to school sick, and then they like, my parents won't let me stay home, even if I am sick. It's like, come on. Can we all be realistic, please? Got COVID and was forced to go to school, which probably wasn't good for the school. Yeah, so COVID has been like a weird thing ever since the pandemic happened and we were all stuck inside and as time went on, we learned more about it. Apparently the rule at our school now is as long as you are not showing symptoms, you can go. And I've had students around me recently that have said they've had COVID or they were wearing a mask, but they weren't showing symptoms. I don't know. I can't really speak to that at all. COVID is a glorified cold. I mean, at this point, it kind of feels like it. We've had COVID. I think my household has had it 4 times. And I don't know. We've probably had it another time. It just didn't have as severe of symptoms. But, you know, I don't even know what to say to it. It kind of feels like it's just the flu. We might as well just call it the flu and move on with our lives. Take meds for it. They don't have medication for COVID, though. There's nothing they can do for it that I know of. Unless that's changed as well. I had a whole quarantine for only having a few coughs. Yep. 6 months stuck inside. But that 6 months stuck inside allowed me to get monetized on YouTube, so I can't really complain about that. It also allowed me to get affiliate on Twitch. So I prospered during COVID, during the lockdowns. I'll go on lockdown for 6 months again. But that's just me. I'll do that. Only had it one time, and it and that's how like it affects people so differently. Some people had such severe things. Other people had very mild symptoms. So I think it just depends on body chemistry, really, on how it's going to affect you. But I think that's the same thing with like the flu. You could have really severe flu, or you could have really like mild symptoms and stuff, if that makes sense. Oh, for being sick, you take medicine. Okay, that makes sense, Frog. I get it. Honestly, I didn't really have a plan coming into stream, like what I wanted to do. I'm enjoying chatting with you guys. It's good to talk with everybody again. Again, thank you guys so much for being understanding over the last month of me being kind of here and there with streams, and especially after last week. Was it all of last week? I haven't looked at the calendar. Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago. So 2 weeks ago for me being gone after my grandmother passed. So I do appreciate you guys giving me that grace to, you know, be with family and all that. Also, if you're watching over at Twitch, we got 3 minutes until the break comes in. So just a heads up on that. It was a rough week. It really was, and I'm still I'm processing it a lot. I have some rough days here and there. I do a lot to distract myself because my grandmother was such a big part of my life. I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't want to cry. But again, thank you guys for, you know, understanding and letting me go do what I needed to do so I can come back and all that. I know the Pope had been sick for a while, so it's sad that he passed, but I was wondering what was going to happen when he got really sick. 6 plus 7 plus 21 times 4. Well, 21 times 4, that's 84. So 6 plus 7 plus 84 is what you're looking for there. So really hit you hard. I'm sorry that happened, Epiloxes. I appreciate it, Frog. Worked through your master's degree during COVID, remote. It was actually great. See, Papa understands. Papa gets it. You okay with just chatting? But if we are chatting, shouldn't you change your thing to on Twitch to just chatting? I mean, true. I do plan on jumping into Minecraft a little bit because I want to show you guys some updates that I haven't posted yet. If that's cool with you guys. I don't even know what my title's called. What is my title called? I can't even remember off the top of my head. It doesn't say. Let me go to my mobile thing. Always hard to lose a family. I'm glad you take the time. Yeah, it's really hard. I lost one of my grandfathers about 7 years ago. Oh, why did I start it forever? Well, yeah, we'll talk about that a little bit. And then losing my grandmother these 2 weeks ago hit really hard. Like, I don't do well with mortality, and I won't go into a whole lot of description and stuff of it, but these last few years after losing them have been tough. It wasn't that surprising for the Pope, but it was definitely sad. 100% agree. Why did I start a Forever World? Okay. All right. Well, the ad's probably going to start right now on Twitch, so we're going to chat a little bit so that way you guys can don't have to worry too much. And then we'll jump into the world, and I'll talk a little bit why I started the world and stuff like that. You're going through some big changes too. Hopefully good changes. I mean, hopefully not too crazy. I hope the best for you, Jess. I really do. Take time, not feel pressured. I didn't feel too... I still played a lot of Minecraft. Minecraft is one of those games that I play that... it really helps distract me. I've kept track... Funny enough, I kept track of my pulse the last few months on when I play Minecraft, and my pulse is at the lowest resting rate whenever I'm playing Minecraft. Even if I'm fighting the Ender Dragon, my pulse is super low. And I think it shows how much like Minecraft lets me just kind of relax and like really sit in an element. I like that a lot. Isn't confirmed yet, but kind of hope it will be. Well, I hope it's good. I hope it's good. So fingers crossed for you. Okay, I'm thinking about you. Also, Epilogues, that's true. I am very lucky at the age of 32 to still have had my grandparents in my life as long as I have. I am very thankful for that. I'm very fortunate for that, because I remember having like friends in elementary school who didn't have their grandparents, and it never crossed my mind as a kid thinking about it. But like getting to this point in my life, I'm very thankful for the time that I got to spend with them. Yeah. Again, I don't want to cry. I really don't want to cry. I was a bubbling mess that week. It was bad. I get it's okay to cry. I don't want to cry. I cried enough. And plus, I'm going to be crying at the end of this week and also next weekend because my seniors are graduating. It's been an emotional like just 2 months already. Finn on Palm Sunday cried. I don't know the reason. Well, hopefully you're okay, Epiloxes. My favorite Minecraft song. Ooh. Probably Don't Mine at Night. I think that's a pretty catchy one. I listen to that pretty often. I think that's pretty good. Okay, because you're on ad. Yep. Okay, ad should be done now. Hopefully. Hopefully you can see now, Jess. Again, just hoping for the best. Thinking about you. Fingers crossed that it's all good. And no ad now. Good. So hopefully you heard that part. I'm going through an emotional roller coaster right now. Yeah, that's true. Like I'm super happy to be back and streaming and stuff. I do have pictures of my grandparents up here. And I have them there so that way when I look I can smile and think about all the good times that we've had. I try not to look them too much because I would start bubbling, and I don't want to do that at all. All right. Whew. We've been chatting for a half an hour, guys. Holy cow. All right. So let me show you what I've been working on, all right? Either tomorrow or Thursday if you're cool with me. Hey, I'm cool with that. Always open. If you guys ever need anyone to chat with, I'm happy to do my best. Okay? But if it's good stuff, good stuff. I'm always rooting for you guys. Let me switch to here. Boom! There we are. All right, here's the forever world. Let's go sleep quick. Oh, and there's another creeper. Hopefully there's not too many of them. I thought I took... Oh, there's 2 of them. Okay, we got 1. Got... one more. He should be good. Good. Alright, we're good. Let's go sleep quick before anything bad happens. Remember the people do a better place in the afterlife. Yeah, there was a lot with that. I won't go into a lot of details, but she's not hurting anymore. That's what I'm trying to think about. My grandma's in a better place now. All right. So this is my forever world. This is what I started. This is going to be my... when I started it, I wasn't really thinking of it as a forever world. I was kind of thinking of it more as like my build world that I could come to and build whatever I want. And then as I started doing more and more, forever world started becoming more apparent on YouTube. Like everyone was starting a forever world. So I kind of just started calling this that. Because that's kind of what it is anyway, is just... I can build whatever I want. I can do whatever I want in this world, and that's what we're gonna call it. Is my forever world. But why did I start it? I started it because I wanted to build. I haven't. I do a lot of builds in the SMPs that I'm in. I do build tutorials. I do Minecraft tutorials. But I wanted a place that I could build what I wanted, whenever I wanted, but I didn't want to do it in creative because I wanted to actually take the time to get the materials and build things. Because I like doing that kind of stuff. I'd like a little bit of the grind to where I could gather up the stuff and build. And this world has slowly come together. And this village isn't done yet. I plan on finishing up this village relatively soon and then moving on to a different area and maybe trying a different build style that I haven't done a whole lot of. But our most recent additions have been our stonemason house, which is one of my favorites that I personally designed. Like, I'm super happy with it. That looks good. Thank you so much, Golden. But this one I designed. I kind of designed all of these for different villager professions. So we have like the librarian, we've got the stonemason, this is the Fletcher, and all that. Those are just 3 professions. I'm young with back pain. I'm 32 with back pain. And let me tell you, it hurts. I forgot to have my friend crack my back today. I wanted him to do that. How long did let's see, how long have I been on this world? Let me double check. 544 days. I've been doing this since not July. How long have I been doing this world? I want to say like October. So a few months, but 544 days in this world. 35 with arthritis. Arthritis is no joke. My wife has arthritis and she's 31. But she's had it since she was 18, I believe, or probably actually before 18. Probably more along the time of like being 12. Arthritis is no joke. If you have arthritis, I feel for you because my wife gets to be in like severe pain sometimes. So if you have it, I'm sorry. It could be horrible. I have a friend who also has it in his back, and it's not fun. But yeah, 544 days I've been building. That is over a year. Yeah, like, I think I haven't been in this world for a full like calendar year. This is going to be in one of my upcoming episodes, these market stalls. I just built these like little flower shops. I need to put some flowers in here actually, and we can probably do that really quick while I'm yapping. We'll go get some flowers. Mostly in your feet and knees and shoulders. I feel like in your knees and feet would be the worst. I mean, definitely your hands are bad. My wife, she has a hard time with her hands sometimes just because of the fact that the arthritis can be really intense. I really don't like my feet. I have issues with my tendons becoming inflamed. I don't I don't think I would want it personally. Let's grab one of those. Do we have any more flowers? Let's grab bamboo. Bamboo will add a pop of color on it. Get in your hands too, but not as often. I mean, that's good, right? I mean, I think I'd actually probably rather have it in my feet than my hands. You have a band concert next Tuesday. My kids have theirs tomorrow, but ours is during the school day at 2. So that's what we'll be doing. Boom. Here we go. Little pop of color. It's looking good. Like, this area is coming together nicely, and I'm super happy with it. Not really give me your feet all day. Yeah, that's understandable, 100%. I sit down a lot, so I guess that's where my brain is at. But yeah, if you're on your feet constantly, and you said you work in like the kitchens, right? So you're like not only like having feet pain and knee pain, but you're also like sweating to death behind the outside. Oh, that's right. Concessions. That's right. Okay. I remember cooking like food stands. I couldn't remember if it was outside or not. But yeah, in the rain is always like the tough time when the weather starts moving in. That always is when my wife's arthritis pops up. See, I wouldn't. Oh, I feel for you, Jess. I would not wish that upon my worst enemy. Probably depends on how mad I am at my worst enemy. Pay with kitchen shifts, some basic training. Fair enough. Fair enough. Epilox has got to be ready, right? Got to be ready for your concert. I hope so. But going back, yeah, for the Forever World, like I've had different ideas for different build series in my head. And I thought, why do a bunch of different series when I could just do this all in a single world? So like, for example, Titan's Tower, Jess actually gave me the idea to do the villager breeder. What's going on? Where's my Harris Heller beats at? Yeah, we were talking about Titan's Tower and stuff, and we talked about building it on this island, and you're like, oh, that would look so cool. And I was trying to think of ideas of like what to do with it, because I thought about it just being aesthetic, and look at all the villagers I have already. Holy cow. But you said something about villagers, so I was like, oh, we're going to do a villager breeder. It'd be great. What is bro listening to? It's just literally pretzel rocks, but CK. Why'd you break that? Armor broke one, you broke another. I had, like, my liked ones. I didn't like this one, though. I don't know. The music is going back and forth. So, yeah. What is... Jess, don't you dare join in, too. I want Harris Heller's music. Harris Heller's got some awesome music. Your first chair clarinet, that's awesome. Groovy as Twilight Falls, Glorioso, and probably the most boring one, Star Wars. Star Wars is not boring. How dare you, Epiloxes? Take that back. Take that. Quit breaking my dishes. You guys, I only have so many of those because you guys keep breaking them. I have to keep replacing them. Why do I have to... Why can't I just play? I just want to play. Let me just play them. Why? This is why I need to finish my music and just get it in there. I want Harris Heller. He's got good stuff. And it's easy. I don't want anything with words. I want just instrumental. Star Wars is not slow and boring. It's still great music. John Williams is a master of it. Star Wars is boring. Why? Why are you saying Star Wars is boring? I'm going to build Star Wars stuff in this world just because of that now. But I had a series in mind to do iconic builds from shows and anime and stuff. And Titan's Tower was like first on my list because it's just a giant T. But Jess gave me the idea for the villager breeder, so I'm like, that's perfect. I don't know what I'm doing with the villagers yet. I have an idea, but it's there. It still is amazing, 100%. Yeah, Duel of the Fates is awesome. I love Duel of the Fates. That's one of my favorite Star Wars songs. Every time it goes on, you know that something's going down. That's so good. Never get into Star Wars. I tried. I legit watched all of them at least 3 times. Hey, at least you tried. I'll give you credit for that, Jess. You tried. Two Cellos is awesome background music with no vocals. That is true. Is it non-copyright that I can play on stream? Because I get copyrighted all the time, and then I have to put in, hey, I'm using Pretzel Rocks, and I'm using their YouTube safe feature, but then it still, like, does that. You started sounding bad due to boredom? You should always do your best to sound good. 100%. That's okay if you can't get into it. My wife refuses to watch it, and I don't blame her. I really don't blame her. Like, it's not everybody's cup of tea, and I 100% get that. Don't use for stream. Got it. I will not use it for stream. So, yeah. So that's kind of like why I started the Forever World, is I wanted to just kind of build anything and everything that I could think of. So I started just doing this. Definitely copyright. Okay. Glad I asked, because I recognize Two Cellos. I think I listened to them in college a little bit just for like background music or just to enjoy. I'd rather not get copyright. Going to Disney tomorrow for fun. I just watched part of a video on Keith from the Try Guys going to Universal, where they have like the 4 different like parks or something, like the Riders of Berk from How to Train Your Dragon and the French World of Harry Potter. Like it's pretty cool. I want to go there. Aria Math, it's a Minecraft song, and it's a bang. I don't want to do... So, ever since the Minecraft movie came out, there's been a lot of issues with the Minecraft music being copyrighted, so I haven't used that in any of my videos since then. And I don't want to play it on stream, because I don't want it to get hit. I know it more than likely it'll get corrected, but I just didn't want to take the risk. Epic Universe, that's what it's called. I really want to go to it. Got to go with your friends who work there, invited you. It's on my list of places I want to go. One day. One day. And I saw a bunch of builds in that video, that like buildings and stuff in that video that I really would like to build. I know it's not part of the Minecraft movie, but because of a lot of songs that were used, it just gets copyrighted. It's a weird thing to explain copyright wise, but a lot of other content creators were getting copyright strikes for using the Minecraft music, so I didn't want to do that. I know it's C14, and it technically isn't supposed to be copyrighted, but I don't want to have to go through the constant disputes that I've had to go through. Your family might take you to Epic Universe. You have to let me know how it goes. Jess gives it her stamp of approval. She said it's awesome. I really want to check it out. Another thing that I did, I think I just did this yesterday, honestly, was I built up a mud farm. And this is a Rayworks, I believe, or no, Ilmango design. But I built it based off of my buddy Madzify's video. So that's what I have been kind of gathering lately, is just mud. And I can just sit here and chat with you guys while I gather mud now, right? And it's honestly, it's got a very small footprint. I do want to like spruce up this area. I do have a small cactus farm that is just kind of going as I can sit here. I want to hit or turn on a macro eventually that will just automate this, so I don't have to worry about it. And I'll just get a bunch of shovels. That's what I'm looking for. to do this for me, so I don't have to worry about it. What do you mean, why? What are you talking about, Frog? Like, why am I gathering mud? Because I like mud bricks, and I do not want to sit... I don't want to, like, spam click water bottles. I don't even know where they're at. Yeah, I don't want to spam click water bottles into it constantly. But I just started this last night, and I was doing it just to test it out. And it works pretty good. You thought you had more oddball points, so you should get more as you go. A macro. So, a macro, I know it's kind of hard to... Let me switch to... it's kind of hard to see. I have a macro pad here. So they're little keys that I can bind certain combinations of stuff. So like when I edit videos, Control B is slicing a clip. So I just put a macro for that on my macro pad. I can click that and it just does it. I don't have to do Control B. It just clicks Control and B in the computer for me. And I should be able to set up a macro that will just right click, left click, right click, left click, and it will just go back and forth. And if I can't do that, it'll probably... I could probably write a batch file using AI that could do it. And then it would just do that for me. I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, no problem. Macros are super easy. Like, do you know what a Stream Deck is? Like a Elgato Stream Deck with like the buttons that you can press and it'll play like sounds and stuff like that, or switch scenes on like OBS for streaming. That's essentially what a macro is that you're taking multiple functions. Have a good shower at Belox's. You don't own one though. I don't either. I own the knockoff of it from a Fine. Funny enough, love Fine. Good products. But you're basically just taking a bunch of different functions that your keyboard can do or what your computer can do, and then just add that to a single button, and that's a macro. It's just a way of taking multiple things and making it into one simple thing. So like when I switch to like my BRB screen or my go live stream or my end screen or this, it's all a macro that just switches it for me. Super helpful. If you're ever doing stuff in like Microsoft Office or editing software, macros are a huge time saver. Once I got into editing on Davnici Resolve, macros saved my life when it came to editing, or else I'd be spending hours and hours and hours doing what I do now in like 30 minutes. Handy term for a complicated process. Essentially, yeah. Yeah, pretty much summed it up, yeah. But I want to collect mud, because if you guys didn't notice, we got 2 stacks. We'll come back later. I do need to heal up my shovel. If you didn't notice, I'm not going to walk all the way over there. Let's fly. Boom. Over here, I've got mud that I am slowly building out the path. This is kind of like a test area that I did, and I love the look of this. I do want to get more coarse dirt in here and maybe some regular dirt blocks in with the packed mud. But I want to do this kind of pattern for the entire village. That is the goal. Even like when we get over here, I want to just swap out all of these path blocks for mud blocks and mud bricks and coarse dirt and stuff. It's going to be really nice once I'm able to do that. Do I have any more food? I do. Nice. Honestly, bundles, super helpful. Why am I going up? I need to go down. We'll go to my zombie spawner quick and heal up my shovel. Yeah. Do you guys have any questions about a forever world or doing anything like that? There's my long tunnels. Ooh, iron, which I don't really need because I have an iron farm. Oh, by the way, I also turned my villager breeder into an iron farm, so it doubles as one thing. Super helpful. So now I have infinite iron too. All right, see you later, Emerald. It was good to see you. Hope you have a good rest of your night. I will be back next week for streams, so just a heads up on that. But I should have videos. I got videos for the next 3 weeks planned out. Yeah, no, 2 weeks. I got 2 weeks planned out. I need to finish up like 2 videos that I'm working on right now. And I plan on restarting my 100 days video that I lost. I'm gonna do a different one. I'm gonna try to approach it a little differently too. We'll see how that goes, honestly. So keep your eyes open for that. It'll be coming down the pipeline eventually. But it's always good to see you, Emerald. All right, we're gonna hang out here and heal up my shovel a little bit. Whew. It's only Tuesday, and it's already been a long week, guys. I don't know if you feel that. It's been a long week. I also plan on doing some... I hate to do it, honestly, because TikTok has actually been growing really well. I haven't hardly posted to it, but it's been doing really well. I'm getting closer and closer to 8,000 followers over there. But I want to do some TikTok shop videos for some of the stuff I have that's already on the TikTok shop, but because they won't send me stuff. I ask for like free samples to kind of make videos on, but they say you need to do more shop videos. So I think I'm just going to give in and do a few on what I already have and kind of go from there. I don't know what these songs are. I'm trying to find something that kind of fits the vibe of everything going on. Promote odd. Got it. I appreciate it. But we're closing it on 10K on YouTube. We've gone up. We're almost at 400 followers, I think, over on Twitch. Like, holy cow. We've been doing really well this last... 2024 was a really good year. I'm hoping 2025 is going to keep on going. Like, it's crazy. Like, and I wouldn't be able to do this stuff without you guys. Like, I do appreciate you guys so much for everything you guys do for me. I know it just, you might think, oh, I'm just showing up and typing in chat and just being a goofball all the time. I'm a goofball every day, and the fact that you guys want to watch this goofball do anything blows my mind. So I do appreciate it. I won't and never will trust TikTok shop. They sell a straight seafood boil. Really? That's interesting. I've never seen that. I've bought a few things off of TikTok shop. I got my emulator off of TikTok shop. I got a pair of shoes. They're not the comfiest. They need some inserts, but they were cheap. They're like $20. What else did I get? I got some... You got anything over here? I don't think I did. What have I all bought? My wife bought some clothes. She got some dresses that she loves off the TikTok shop. I haven't bought any food. I know that's a lie. I did get some Prime Bites brownies, the protein brownies, off of there. And honestly, I like those a lot. I just haven't been able to get them for the price that I originally got them for, so I haven't got them again. Like, I would love to be able to get them again, but I got like a giant pack for like $20, and yeah, they won't give me them for that price again. So I'm like, nah, I'm good then. I'm cheap when it comes to stuff, even when it's cheap on TikTok shop. There's a couple emulators I want to get on there, but I don't really need them. What else have I gotten? I'm looking around my office trying to see if there's anything I've gotten from there. Oh, I have gotten some Pokemon cards, honestly. I don't trust a lot of the things on there right now for Pokemon cards because they seem too good to be true. But I always check the reviews, and I always check to see if the seller has been selling long. And as soon as like the Prismatic Evolution stuff started dropping for the Pokemon cards back in January, Prismatic Evolution started popping up for like 30 something a ETB, but the stores didn't have any sort of reviews or anything. They looked like they just started and they're just posting like the same generic thing as other people. I didn't trust those, and I wasn't going to risk it. But I always look at stuff and I try to analyze it if it's something I can trust, if that makes sense. You found out you can play the recorder. Recorder's pretty simple, honestly. The fingering is pretty much the same as a flute or a saxophone. It's like B, A, and G, which is just the same fingerings as a saxophone. But it's got a similar kind of build to a clarinet. Left on top, right on bottom, and you'll never have a problem. Always. That's the rhyme. Yes, give me the XP. Speaking of XP, I don't know. I can't remember how many of you guys watch anime. I know EXO does, but I don't think EXO's in chat tonight. Also, Twitch, we're getting another ad in about a minute. Just a heads up on that. But I've talked to some of you guys about anime before. I'm really into solo leveling lately. That has been my latest viewing obsession when it comes to anime. Probably play saxophone or flute. I mean, yeah. If you can play clarinet, you can probably play saxophone. It's the embouchure's a little different, but it's like it's not that bad. You'd probably be able to play. Flute's a little different. Flute is more like blowing across a pop bottle. That's like playing a flute. That's how I describe it. It's a little more in depth than that, but like when I try to explain the process to my students, that's what I do. Which I need to just get a bunch of these and clean them out and all that, and that's what I'm gonna have flute players practicing on, is doing that. Now, yeah, I remember, Jess, you said you haven't been into anime, but some, which understandable. Anime, it's like Star Wars. Anime is one of those things that not everybody's into, and I 100% get it. I'm guessing the ads already started over on Twitch, so just a heads up on that. Hey, why'd you hit me? Golden, how you doing? Oh, wait, did it? It finally kicked Twitch over there? What? It's... The multi-chat is just now filtering in all of the... It's just all the Twitch stuff is now coming in. What? What is going on? Yeah, Golden, I know you're still here, but it's popping up like all your Twitch stuff is now, all your Twitch comments, all of you guys is all popping up on my multi-chat now, because it was just showing YouTube for some reason. What is going on with that? Epiloxes, did you actually leave? Like, what's going on? Oh, you'll have to go to the shower. Okay. That's so weird. It's literally just filtering everything in. Well, I'm glad that I have the Twitch chat up so I can see. YouTube's still going to be... it's going to be so complicated. I should have just gotten the YouTube chat up, but I don't have it as a doc right now. I got rid of it. Yeah, like all of your... I love the new background. I just said, my good sir, twice. Okay, pal. It literally just popped up again. I wonder if I need to update the Stream Elements plugin. That's highly possible. All right. Shovel's healed up enough. Let's go get some more mud. Ah. Here we go. And I can't remember. I have another spawner up here, but I can't remember what it is. I think it's a spider spawner, if I remember correctly. Let's go check. Because I will turn that into a farm pretty soon in case I need more string, which I think they just changed the recipe for leads in today's snapshot, right? So if that's the case, I can make leads like up the wazoo. Because I've been holding back on updating this world to 1.21.5 to get the new, like, all the mods to catch up. Yeah. Whoop. It's up this way. Come on, where'd you go? This, yeah. Yeah, that's a spider spawner. So I'll turn that into a spider farm. I gotta figure out how I want to do that, but that'll be part of my goal for this world. Did my pretzel rocks just stop working? Let's go on to the next song. I don't know. Pretzel rocks is being weird too. I might have to reinstall it. Yeah, that multi-chat's going to be trippy if it doesn't catch up at all. And I'm trying to watch to see if any other YouTube stuff pops in. I do need to go get more food, too. Why don't we go do that, and then we'll get some more mud made. I'm just golden. I'm literally just seeing all of your past messages on here. Just popping up from earlier in the stream. I still like the Stream Elements app quite a bit for streaming multi-stream because I feel like it's making it a lot easier, and I don't have to overthink a lot of the settings. It's all in one spot, which is super helpful. I just don't understand what happened with it because it was doing great the first like 3 weeks I streamed, and then it just all of a sudden stopped wanting to work with 3 different platforms because it worked great with Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok together. That's why I got it, because I wanted to stream to TikTok. But then it just wanted to stop working for TikTok, or one service would be prioritized over the other. So that's why I'm not streaming to TikTok today, because I wanted to see if the quality was going to be good for Twitch and YouTube, and it seems like it's been perfectly fine for you guys on Twitch and YouTube tonight. I'm going to grab up those. Ooh, I don't have to go kill any animals. I can just do this. And we're going to go and gather up some fuel. We'll drop off some of this stuff because I don't need it now. Spencer, stone bricks, and a site goes there, and cobble. And what else do I have? I've got glass. Glass goes there. Wish you could stay, but I have plans to meet up with a friend tomorrow for Disney, so I should get some sleep. All right, you have a good night, Jess. Have fun at Disney. All right, have I don't know. I don't go on roller coasters, so I won't say go on a roller coaster for me, but I don't know. Get a picture of something cool. I don't know. I'm tired. It's a Tuesday. Have fun. I hope you have a lot of fun. That's what I want to say. There we go. Safari. Ooh, Safari's sounds like fun. Animal Kingdom. I remember Animal Kingdom. That was a lot of fun. I went there as a kid. Oh, no. Dang it. I do have this little lava collection over here that I've been slowly using. I do want to make a better lava area at some point. But for now, this works. All right. Good night, Jess. Have a good one. See you next week. Like all the Twitch updates are still going in. Like I'm seeing CK popping in. We're all bragging about our updates and everything. There we go. Throw this glass in there while I'm at it. And I'm going to put that right there. Oh, I got redstone torches. Redstone chest. Boom. All right. I'm going to go put these pumpkins and melons over by my trading hall. I do need to make an area that I can trade with farmers, because I don't really have an area for them. There we go. Boom. Thought I saw a mob on fire for a second. I might be going crazy. Everything keeps updating. I just keep looking over thinking, oh, new message. Nope, nope. That's old message. Throw those in. I've got a lot of pumpkins. Oh, dang it. I haven't checked my sugarcane farm in a while. Let's go check that out quick. There we go. Yeah, I need to build another level to this, because originally this was a sugarcane bamboo farm. But I'm gonna make it just sugarcane. I also need to do the interior of this really badly, but that is a job for this summer. We'll probably do that on stream. I'll probably focus on getting some of the materials for that, and then we'll do that on stream one of these days. But it's so nice to be able to just chat with you guys and then get some stuff done. Like, I'm just excited to have the mud for this. Ooh, keep getting distracted. All right, the wheat's not 100% done, so we'll leave that for now. There we go. But we'll go harvest that, replant it, stuff like that. All right, let's go gather some mud. Yeah, and I wasn't sure how long stream would be tonight, guys. I might only stream for like 20 minutes, which I know is not my normal stream time. I've been out of it for a while, and it's just, again, it's so nice to be able to stream with you guys and just chat. Like, I've loved it. Like, yeah. I know I yap about it a lot, but I do appreciate you guys. Oh, but we got our concert tomorrow, so it probably would be good to relax a bit and get some sleep. I should get a thumbnail picture too, just because that would be nice to have for the oh, it's because of this, the dropper. It's feeding me all my dirt. I was wondering, like, it's just not, it's not ending. And I wish I could just like right click, like hold down right click and left click at the same time. But then it just shoots water bottles out at me. And I don't want that. But this is so much easier than constantly placing the dirt and then placing or clicking it with the water bottle. Like, this alone, this saved me a good, like, 30 minutes of working on that. And it was such an easy build. I already had everything lying around in my chest. I only had to build the repeaters and I think the dispensers and the dropper. Like, that was it. Really inexpensive. Oh. How's this one sound? I don't understand the release for that quote. And I heard it. God, when did I hear that? What was I watching? Oh, I was just watching a show, and it said release on something. It was a cartoon. And I kept wondering, did Minecraft Movie steal it from them? That whole thing? What was it? I've been watching a lot of Solo Leveling. That's been a really good anime to watch. Really fun. One second. And ban. Boom. All right. Thank you for deleting that, CK. Welcome back, Epiloxes. I'm trying to figure out what I was just watching recently that... So, I just played this sound effect. Water bucket release, when Steve says that in the Minecraft movie. But there's a show I just watched where they said release to something, and I can't remember what it was. I know it was a cartoon. I was like, did Minecraft steal that? It wasn't Bluey. I just watched Bluey. Was it the Goofy movie? I wonder if it was the Goofy movie. I was just watching that today with my students because we did our rehearsal earlier in the day, so we got to class. And I'm like, we're just going to relax and chill as we get ready for tomorrow. Oh, what was? I think it was that. I'm out of dirt, which means I got a lot more mud. Awesome. This is such a goated farm. I love it so much. Because, let's see. It goes into there. Got water bottles there. Where was the other dispenser? I think it's this one because it's trying to shoot dirt into this or something. I don't know. I'm starting to think it was from Goofy movie. You'll need my help? Okay, sounds good. All right, we're going to wrap up in about 14 minutes, guys, so just a heads up on that. It's going to be a little shorter of a stream tonight just because I got a concert tomorrow. But again, we do have a video coming out Saturday. I do have a lot of content up. If you guys haven't checked out like the most recent stuff, let's go gather up some dirt so I can keep making mud. But we'll wrap up a little early tonight. Tiger Bomb, I can definitely help you with that. If you guys don't know what Tiger Bomb is, Tiger Bomb is like hot, icy hot, but better. It feels great. I might need some on my back. My back is killing me today. Definitely will I'll put some on my shoulder, my back, on my neck too, but ooh, my back is like feeling it today. Oh. I can imagine. I think tomorrow we get a break from the weather, but I think it comes back on Thursday, right? At least I think. I could be wrong. Get back in there. Good. All right. I'm going to go jump in my boat. And we're going to go gather some dirt to add to our mud farm. I think we'll go this way today. I know this is towards the ice spikes biome. Charlie horses both legs. I'm glad I haven't had a moment like I did back in September, I think, where I was constantly getting Charlie horses like in my legs, like full on cramps down my legs for like a week straight. Like it was agonizing pain. I don't know what happened there, but it was not fun. So yeah, I can help you with that for sure. We'll get the Tiger Bomb out. What TikTok slang are you talking about? Epiloxes. I hear a lot of different TikTok slang, so half the time I hear it, and then my students, they don't use it for like another 2 weeks. And then I'm like, don't say that. And they're like, what? I didn't say anything. It's like, you said this, and it means this. Quit saying it. Yeah. I'm on the internet all the time. I know what all the new slang is half the time. Because then sometimes they'll try, it doesn't mean that, it means this. I'm like, no, it doesn't. I know what I'm talking about. I'm on the internet way more than you guys. I also pay attention way more than you guys. So, there's that. Because I also had like students try to tell me that the term reaching was bad. Have you heard of the Kevin stuff? I have not. But my students try to tell me that reaching was bad. Like reaching as in like you're kind of over exaggerating things, like stuff like that. Like that's what reaching means. Like when students tell me I'm short, but then they're like, "You're as short as so and so." I'm like, that's reaching. Like they're trying to explain something and it's not quite what it is. Am I sure about that? Yeah, 100%. Kevin means bad and Owen means good? In what world does that make sense? Can you explain that to me? Kevin is bad, Owen is good? They're making a whole new language. Could they just not and just use regular language? That would be great. It's not creative. 100%. I agree with you. It's not creative. Like, just talk like normal people at this point because it's kind of ridiculous. I don't know. I'm glad you're on the same page as me because I don't get it at all. It doesn't make sense. Like, I know slang kind of changes a little bit as generations go on. Like, you look at stuff from, like, the 90s and the 80s. Like, you had whack, you had swag. When I started teaching, lit was, like, the newest thing. Like, it's lit, bro. It's like, apparently that's not even a thing anymore. I don't know. Can we just, like, not and just talk normal? It's annoying. Yeah, 100% it's annoying. I agree. I don't understand the slang. Can we just please talk like normal people? That's all I want. Ooh, underwater. Anything good under here? Not really. That's all right. And I try to stay up on the slang because, like you just said, sometimes kids will say stuff and it means good or it means bad. And I follow a lot of middle school teachers too on TikTok that like keeps people updated on slang terms so people can understand them. It's like the whole skibbity sigma thing. I'm glad that's kind of slowly dying out because it's just dumb. Taking more advanced English because of it. I mean, good for you. Now you know how to say... I can't even say that. I'm going to skip on that. Skibbity toilet is peak. Oh, 117 seasons. Golden, what are you on? Please no. Don't tell me you're part of that too. You just graduated college. Or you're going to be graduating college. Please tell me no. Please tell me you're joking. Please. I don't know. I'm glad we finally have started getting away from that. I've hardly heard it. I have a couple kids that still say, like, what the sigma and stuff, but, like, I don't want any of that. Thank you very much. Yes, it's a joke. Okay. Thank you. I'm so glad that that's a joke because I don't know what I would have done if you would have been telling the truth. Never seen that stuff before. Me neither. And I never plan on it. Too ridiculous. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. You typed that all, by the way. Good for you because I can't spell it to save my life. There's my cat. Looking for my cat. 100 seasons or something of it. It's insane. Yeah, and I hate that they have their own toy. It's really bad when brain rot becomes a toy. Because one, it's stupid. And two, there are people who have actually bought it. Why? I don't get it. All right, we're going to wrap up in about 6 minutes, guys. Yeah. What's up? I need to change you. My child. Okay, can you wait like 5 minutes while I finish up? Please? What? I'm almost done, okay? And then I'll clean you up. Just go sit and watch TV for a minute. I'll come there, okay? Being a father. Gotta love it. It's the fans that make it brain rot 100%. You saw a kid in church with one? That's next level. I'm glad that I don't see that. And I think one of the most annoying things about it, besides the people that, you know, buy into it and do all that, it's the fact that they put the toys for like Skibidi Toilet next to the Pokemon cards in the back of Walmart. Like, give me a second. And all right. I want to delete this message too. Block. There we go. Why did bro go silent? What do you mean go silent? I'm still here. YouTube moderation? What do you mean YouTube moderation? I'm confused. No, they didn't say naughty word. It's just it popped up as in it popped up with someone who Twitch labeled something as someone trying to evade a ban because I banned someone earlier, a bot, and they're just popping in saying junk. It's been a hot minute. Yeah, it has been. But no one said a naughty word. Thank God. We don't need that. Oh, man. But yeah, I don't know. I try to stay up on the latest trends with slang because it helps me just understand it, and it helps me understand like what my students are saying. But then they change stuff. Like Golden, I don't know if you remember, we did I think it was last year, maybe the year before, where Chad became a good term. Like it meant like, oh, bro is such a Chad. Like that's a good thing. And all the time I'd always heard that Chad was a bad thing, and it's like it's completely did a 180. I don't get it. Did make sense to me. We should do another community server game night. Again, we definitely should. I'm hoping to do those this summer, and we'll do like I hope to do one in July. Maybe we'll do one towards the end of May. We'll do one in July, and then we'll do another one one in June and one in July. We'll do like one a month. I'll have to plan some stuff out. And I would like to get some of those Jackbox games because those were fun. I really love doing that. So I think I'll look at getting a couple of those because that was a lot of fun when we did that. I'm glad you hosted last time. Yeah, you remember that. It's like I knew for the longest time that Chad was you was like, bro, it's such a Chad. Like, it wasn't a good thing, and now it was like, no, dude's like awesome. Like I would trust him with my life. It switched, and I don't get it. Now can someone? So 6-7. It's also. I'm sorry. It's stupid. It's literally a stupid thing. It's apparently there's a rapper that says 6-7 in a song, and it's like in passing, like it's not even like the main part of a song. It's just like, oh, dude's 6'7", and then moves on with the song. Like, it's just a small part, but everyone locked onto that for some reason. Like, hyper focus. It's two numbers. I can say that. 6'7". They don't even say it like that in the song. It's stupid. I don't get it. It's kind of corny. It's not even corny. It's just dumb. Like, I don't know. Like, yeah, I won't go into any more with that. All right, guys. I think we're going to wrap it up here. I got to go change my daughter, and I'm going to get some sleep because we got a concert tomorrow. It has been a fantastic time talking with everybody. And just, like, we spent the first half of stream just chatting, and I loved it. You guys know it's awesome to get a chat with you guys. News videos coming out on Saturday. I'm hoping to do some more short-form content this summer, but we'll see how that goes. And then starting, I think, either next week or the week after, we'll be getting back into 2 streams a week is my plan. Thank you guys again for letting me go through everything I've gone through in the last month and really just kind of get back into the ease of things with everything going on. Life's been hectic. But we will be back to streaming twice a week and a lot of other stuff. Like it's gonna be a great summer. I'm excited for it. 2025 has been off to a good start, and I'm excited to go forward with it. At the end of streams, oh well. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your night, and I will see you next time. And always remember, guys, the most important thing is to be odd and wash your hands. Peace, guys.